Ciao a tutti. Hello everyone. Benvenuti nel mio canale. Welcome to my channel. Rachele here. Io sono Rachele. And I would like to introduce a little bit who I am and what this YouTube channel is about. So I am a qualified Italian teacher, and by Italian I both mean I am Italian and I teach Italian as a job. So I'm qualified in teaching Italian to foreigners in general. And in my previous experience so far, I've been teaching mostly English-speaking students. So with my experience, I've collected quite a few doubts or questions English-speaking people in general usually have when they get to learn the Italian language as a beginner, not just as beginners, but mostly at the beginning stage. So this is why I have decided to open this YouTube channel. You are not going to find here a full, whole Italian language course. What you are going to find instead is a collection of the main questions students usually have about Italian language and short explanations about the topics I have found to be the most difficult for my English speaking students. So if you either are an English speaking person or you can understand English to some extent, maybe this can be useful for you. This is the right place for you to expand your knowledge of my language. What you are going to find here is 3 main playlists to start with. I'm probably going to add a few more in the future, but as for now, I have 3 main playlists to start with. And they are Pronuncia, which is pronunciation, Grammatica, grammar, Lessico e comunicazione, vocabulary and communication. And I would like to explain to you a little bit what these 3 main playlists are about. In the first playlist, pronunciation, I'm going to collect short videos about the Italian alphabet, how to spell words in Italian, how to pronounce particular letters or particular groups of letters that may be counterintuitive, not very straightforward for English speakers, and some tips about how to divide the words in syllables while we speak, because it can just make it easier for you to read or remember how to pronounce longer words if you know where to pause and what part of the word you must emphasize in order to be better understood. In the second playlist, grammar, I'm going to talk about mostly 2 kinds of topics. The first one is the basic and most important grammar rules that are useful for you to know if you want to communicate at the beginning level. Of course, I'm not going to explain the whole Italian grammar, that would take years, but a few important topics and things to keep in mind if you want to speak correctly. The second thing is I'm going to focus on some particular topics that can be quite a challenge for English speakers. In the third playlist, which is vocabulary/communication, you're going to find either useful words or useful phrases you can learn and reuse immediately if you want to come to Italy, for example, or plan a holiday here, or just if you are curious about some Italian particular expressions we use that apparently don't make any sense for English speakers. I can totally understand that. So I will try to explain these particular expressions as well. I'm not going to teach the grammar of these phrases in particular, so I'm just going to give you the phrase, some tips about how to use it, and you can just immediately learn it and start to use it actively in some basic communication. This is the section where I also teach, for example, how to ask for a favor, how to ask for permission, how to apologize, for example, or this sort of useful phrases which are not focused on one particular context, for example, doing the groceries, but can be useful in a whole variety of situations. Of course, I would like to hear your suggestions or questions if you have any doubts or there's something you would like me to cover, some particular topic you would like me to cover. Please feel free to write it in the comment section below. I also offer online lessons, so if you're interested, you can either take a look at my website or write me an email. You find both my email address and my website in the description box below. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Grazie, ciao ciao!